Welcome to my channel World Scene News. Subscribe to my channel for news updates all around the world. For decades, commercial aviation has been dominated by two titans, Boeing and Airbus. Step onto almost any modern jet, and it's likely built by one of these giants. Their fierce rivalry has driven innovation, but also created a near-unbreakable duopoly. Airlines have had little choice but to pick between the Boeing 737 and Airbus A320 for their fleets. This lack of alternatives means airlines often wait years for new planes, stuck with whatever production schedules Boeing and Airbus set. But now, a new challenger is emerging, not from the West, but from China. China, with its vast resources and ambition, is determined to break the duopoly and offer a third choice. The stage is set for the biggest shakeup in commercial aviation in half a century. Enter COMAC, the Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China. Founded in 2008, COMAC is China's answer to decades of reliance on foreign aircraft. Backed by the government, COMAC's mission is clear: build a world-class passenger jet and compete globally. China's booming air travel market has fueled this ambition, with state-owned airlines ready to support a homegrown champion. COMAC's first project, the ARJ-21, was a learning experience, paving the way for something bigger. Now, after years of development, COMAC is ready to unveil its flagship, a jet designed to rival the best from Boeing and Airbus. With massive state support and a clear mandate, COMAC is poised to make its mark on the global stage. At the heart of China's aviation ambitions is the COMAC C919, a project that represents years of planning, investment, and national pride. The C919 is not just another aircraft, it's a bold attempt to break the long-standing duopoly of Boeing and Airbus, and to establish China as a serious contender in the global aviation industry. This single-aisle jet is built to compete head-to-head with the Boeing 737 and Airbus A320, two of the most successful commercial aircraft in history. For decades, airlines around the world have relied on these Western giants for their fleets, but China is determined to change that narrative. The C919 carries up to 192 passengers, and is tailored for the busy routes that drive modern air travel. Its spacious cabin and efficient layout are designed to appeal to both airlines and passengers, promising comfort and reliability on every journey. Its design mirrors Western rivals, with advanced engines and a modern cabin. The C919 incorporates state-of-the-art avionics, fuel-efficient engines, and the latest safety features, aiming to match or even surpass the standards set by its competitors. The C919's development has been a marathon, involving thousands of engineers and years of rigorous testing. From the drawing board to the assembly line, every stage has been a test of China's technical expertise and determination to succeed in a highly competitive market. In 2022, it received certification from Chinese authorities, a major milestone that signaled the aircraft was ready for commercial use. By 2023, the C919 entered service with China Eastern Airlines, marking the beginning of a new era for Chinese aviation. More than just a plane, the C919 is a symbol of China's technological ambitions and a bold statement to the world. It represents the country's drive to innovate, to compete on the world stage, and to reduce its reliance on foreign technology. The stakes are high. The C919's success or failure will shape China's reputation as a global tech power, influencing not just aviation, but the future of Chinese innovation across industries. COMAC's biggest advantage? A guaranteed home market. China's state-owned airlines quickly placed massive orders for the C919, ensuring years of production. This government-backed support de-risks the project and gives COMAC a crucial runway to refine its jet. These orders also send a clear message to Boeing and Airbus. A significant share of China's market is now reserved for domestic aircraft. As China's aviation market grows, losing ground here could hurt the duopoly's global standing. With hundreds of orders secured, COMAC can focus on perfecting its product before targeting international customers. This homegrown launchpad gives the C919 a stability no Western startup has ever enjoyed. The world is watching to see how the C919 performs in real-world service. With domestic success, COMAC is now eyeing the global market. The C919 made its international debut at the Singapore Air Show, followed by a high-profile appearance in Dubai. These showcases are about more than marketing, they're about building credibility and trust. Airlines want to see, touch, and hear about a new jet before they buy. COMAC is targeting developing regions in Asia, Africa, and the Middle East, where airlines may be more open to a new supplier. While major export deals are still pending, early interest is growing. The goal: make the C919 a familiar name and start conversations that could lead to future orders. COMAC is playing the long game, planting seeds for global expansion. Despite its Chinese branding, the C919 relies heavily on Western technology. This aircraft, which is often seen as a symbol of China's growing aerospace ambitions, is not as independent as it might appear at first glance. Its engines, avionics, and flight control systems are sourced from leading American and European suppliers. These components are the heart and brain of the aircraft, making them indispensable for its operation. This dependence is a strategic vulnerability. If geopolitical tensions rise, Western governments could restrict access to these critical parts. Such restrictions could be used as leverage in international negotiations, putting China in a precarious position. Such a move would halt C919 production as China currently lacks domestic alternatives for many key systems. The entire supply chain would be disrupted, leading to significant delays and financial losses. Recognizing this risk, China is investing billions to develop homegrown components, including a new jet engine. This massive investment is part of a broader strategy to reduce reliance on foreign technology and enhance national security. But matching the reliability and efficiency of established Western technology is a massive challenge. The development process is complex and time-consuming, requiring years of research and testing. Until China can localize its entire supply chain, the C919's fate remains tied to global politics. The aircraft's success is contingent on maintaining stable international relations and continued access to foreign technology. The push for technological independence is underway, but it will take years to achieve. This journey is fraught with challenges, but it is a crucial step for China's aerospace industry. For now, the C919 is a symbol of both progress and dependence. It represents China's aspirations and the hurdles it must overcome to become a true aerospace power. The biggest hurdle for the C919 isn't just technology, it's trust. To sell jets in Europe or the US, COMAC needs certification from the FAA and ASA, the world's toughest regulators. This process is slow and demanding, with every detail scrutinized for safety. Without Western certification, the C919 is limited to markets that accept Chinese standards. Earning global trust will take years, but it's essential for breaking into lucrative Western markets. Meanwhile, Boeing and Airbus can innovate and secure long-term deals, maintaining their lead. COMAC's strategy: build a strong track record at home and in friendly markets, then push for global acceptance. The road is long, but the stakes are enormous. When you place the COMAC C919 right next to the Boeing 737 MAX, the similarities are immediately striking. Both aircraft share a sleek modern design, with comparable fuselage lengths, wing shapes, and even similar cockpit layouts. At first glance, it's easy to see why the C919 is often called China's answer to the 737 MAX. Add the Airbus A320neo into the lineup, and the resemblance becomes even more apparent. These three jets are all part of the same narrow-body class, designed to serve short and medium-haul routes that make up the backbone of global air travel. All three aircraft are built to target the same highly competitive market segment. They offer similar passenger capacities, typically seating between 150 and 200 travelers, and boast comparable ranges, enough to connect most major cities within a continent. Fuel efficiency is a key selling point, with each model promising lower operating costs for airlines. Where the C919 really stands out, though, is on price. Industry analysts expect it to be 10–20% cheaper than its Western competitors, making it an attractive option for budget-conscious airlines or those in emerging markets looking to expand their fleets without breaking the bank. But for airlines, the decision isn't just about the sticker price. Maintenance costs, the availability of spare parts, and the quality of technical support are all crucial factors. An aircraft that's cheap to buy, but expensive or difficult to maintain can quickly lose its appeal. Boeing and Airbus have spent decades building vast global support networks, with service centers, parts warehouses, and technical teams stationed around the world. COMAC, by contrast, is still in the early stages of developing its international presence, and many airlines are watching closely to see how quickly it can catch up. This lack of an established support network is a major concern for potential buyers. Until COMAC can prove that it can offer reliable after-sales service and rapid parts delivery, many airlines will remain cautious about placing large orders. However, with both Boeing and Airbus struggling to keep up with demand due to ongoing production delays and supply chain issues, the C919's availability could give it a real edge. Airlines that need new planes quickly may find COMAC's offering hard to ignore. COMAC isn't necessarily trying to outdo Boeing or Airbus in every category. Instead, its strategy is to be good enough, offering a reliable, efficient jet at a lower price point, and appealing to airlines that are willing to try something new if it means saving money. For airlines facing tight budgets or urgent fleet needs, the C919 could be a tempting alternative. As COMAC continues to improve its support network and prove its reliability, the global duopoly of Boeing and Airbus may finally have a serious new challenger on the horizon. The C919's arrival could reshape the global aviation landscape. High demand and production struggles at Boeing and Airbus have created a rare opening for a third player. If COMAC succeeds, airlines gain more choice, lower prices, and greater innovation. Initially, the impact will be felt in China, but as COMAC gains experience and certification, its reach could expand worldwide. For Boeing and Airbus, the days of easy dominance may be numbered. The journey for COMAC is just beginning, and challenges remain. But for the first time in decades, a new Big Three in aviation is possible. The C919 is more than a jet. It's a signal that the skies are changing. The world is watching to see if COMAC can truly take flight.